What is up, everybody? Josh here again, and today we have an Icarus Week 123 update. This week we get a new workshop bed, the MXC Cot. We also get some news about the Laika update coming soon, and next week we get a new operation and some updating optimizations. Let's get into it, shall we? Icarus Week 123 brings the new workshop bed, the MXC Cot, and they have a warning here that says next week we are planning to roll out a new optimization patch that their optimization team has been working hard on, and that issue is with long-standing patch times. It takes me forever to update a patch usually, but they're going to streamline this process and make it better next week. That means next week you'll need to re-download the whole entire Icarus game, but it also means the updates from there on after will be noticeably faster from week to week, and the size on the disk will be reduced, which is pretty good. I'm okay with that. Of course, it won't affect your save files, and all progress will be maintained. Of course, if you want to save your save files, just go to the save under app data, under Icarus, and just copy the save folder. You'll copy all your information if something was to happen. Due to this, they plan on rolling on next week's patch a day early so as not to interrupt anybody's regular weekend playtime. So next week's patch is coming out on Thursday. This week we get many notable improvements, and they've updated many of our decorations to have a coziness bonus when upgrading building pieces but having insufficient resources or selecting the same material. The swing animation will not play and an error message and sound will play instead. They improved the localization display of longer stat names and added many translatable strings. So for example, if you have, say we're going to upgrade to this to glass. We don't have a glass wall on us at all right now, so we're going to go ahead and right click it and it'll say missing upgrade piece. That is the new addition as far as the upgrade there. That also goes for the same material as well. It'll say same material selected. So they did update some things to have a higher coziness value, or actually have a coziness value. And those items, you can just see the coziness bonus. I don't know exactly which ones were added, the additional ones, but you'll see it if you could just hover over the item even before you craft it, you'll see the coziness bonus. And this week we get the MXC Cot. It is a cot that you could call down with the Orbital Workshop, and it does cost 100 Ren to unlock and 75 Ren to purchase or craft. It's a normal bed providing a place to sleep, set your respawn and rest in. It has a base sleep effectiveness of 110% with an 800-second duration and a plus 14 coziness bonus. The 800-second duration is longer than other beds, but this is for a good reason. This longer duration at the start is better for players with less established bases, which will have low coziness bonus. This gives them a good way to get the guaranteed quality of sleep and respawn point. However, it will ultimately be outclassed by higher tier beds crafted on the planet and will provide a higher base sleep effectiveness and coziness bonus once you establish yourself on the surface. To find the new MXC Cot, you're going to go to your deployables in your workshop and see it right here for, like I said, 100 Ren and 75 to craft. And then you could call it down with the OEI. And it's just a basic bed. Honestly, you do need shelter, as most beds do. Every bed in the game actually needs shelter, and this one is not excluded from that. And this is what it looks like in a little bit of detail here. It's just a basic cot, really. Looks like it's got a nice little cloth sheet on it and a little bit of a pillow, I guess. Doesn't look very comfortable at all, to be honest, but that's it. That's the new addition to Icarus this week. Coming soon, we get the free Laika update, and they're not going to say too much this week, but leave us with a little bit of an image here. Okay, actually, if I zoom in here, it looks like it is a trap of some sort, and that trap is going to bait maybe a baby pig or a smaller pig. It looks maybe a smaller pig, some kind of pig, or some kind of boar there is what it looks like. And then there's a trap. That's what the image is. They have a new taming system coming to Icarus, and while some creatures have been captured as juveniles, other creatures are going to require a little bit more creativity to capture and tame. And next week, they're giving us a patch optimization that they talked about, making it faster to patch, and a new operation. Next week's update is a two-parter focusing on patch optimization and new operations. We'll be patching a day early next week to introduce the patch optimization. This does mean that you will have to re-download Icarus, as they mentioned before, but the changes implemented will mean Icarus updates will be faster from week to week, and the size of the disk will be reduced. The new operation is where players are going to have to investigate a creature research station that has recently been attacked. We're going to skim over the changelog this week, and the new things that they added, you could see it. They've already pretty much introduced that earlier. We're going to go over the fix section. In the fix section this week, let's see if there's anything interesting here. Just mention more decorations now have the coziness bonus. The wall torch also now has a coziness bonus. And the wood half beams and half pieces are now crafted. The carpentry bench as well. And we're going to skim over the future content section. Looks like they're talking about the turret. Added a fillable to the cart. Cart BP now removes X amount of water from the fillable whenever it interacts with an unwanted dirt mound. So talking about the watering cart. Looks like we may be getting some Ashland and Ice Sheet missions. New gun and ammo. Looks like we're getting a Labrador and German Shepherd animal companions. Dog, cat, and horses added. And variations for the animals. Talking about the Reaver again. And looks like we may have a tier 3 biomass cleaning device. And look, the trap snare that they put in the image. And cats will purr. Other than that, looks like pretty much stuff they've mentioned before. That's it for that changelog. Yeah, thank you so much to the Late Night Crew, KHX, Sergio, Wolfie, Sandy, Silver, John, Rodnob, Aaron, Steady Bob, Jim K72, Kristen, Jaybird, Fubar, Chris Parsons, Gamer Joe, Sky Reaper 1, Metal Storm, Valiant, Fabio, Anthony, Micah, Juan Wizard, Harry Muff, Simply, Slothinator, and Tyler. Thank you so much for being part of Late Night Crew and supporting the channel. Thank you. And thank you to our supporters as well. That's it for this video. Don't forget, if you like what you see, to like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Subscribing will get you Icarus update videos. And hopefully, we'll see you next time. Peace.